What's up, everyone? Welcome back to PokéGuys Pulling on a Budget. Today, we're going to go over the history of Pokemon card rarities and how they evolved over the years, all the way from base set up to the current set of Scarlet and Violet. We're going to get the budget up on the screen right now. And because this is the first video for the month of April, we're going to add $200 to that budget right now. And then at the end of the video, we're going to open up this Terapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection, or UPC, that we picked up for $100 at our local card shop. So let's take that off the budget right now. But make sure to stay tuned to the end because we're going to go over how to win this Galarian Rapidash V-Box. And for now, we're going to get into the history of Pokemon card rarities. So back in 1999, base set Pokemon cards came out, and this was the original 151 Pokemon from Bulbasaur all the way up to Mew. Back then, I have a little cheat sheet up on my computer here to keep kind of where we're going with it, so I'm going to keep glancing up at that. Back then, the symbols that were on the cards outside of your first edition and all that good stuff, which you can see that video that we did a few videos ago, the symbols that you see on the bottom of the cards were a dot, a diamond, and a star, standing for common, which was dot, uncommon, which was diamond, and rare, which was the star. So outside of that, you also had your holographic rares and your normal rares, which obviously the most common one is the holographic Charizard, which I'm pretty sure all of us had as a kid, but if you're like me, that disappeared sometime over the last 25 years. So as we go through this, I did some math on different websites like TCG articles, Poke Collector, and all that good stuff, where we were able to pull the estimated pull rates. Now, these aren't by any means the actual pull rates. This is just kind of a little bit of math that we threw together to give you kind of a gist of what those look like. So approximately one holographic rare per 3 packs in that 1999 to 2002 base set era. So pretty good pull rates. The specific cards that you were looking for, obviously those pull rates go a little bit higher, but that's kind of what you were looking at back then. Then we entered the Neo era. Shining Pokemon were introduced in Neo Revelation and Neo Destiny sets, and the estimated pull rate for those was about 1 in every 10 booster boxes or 360 packs you were able to get a Shining Pokemon. The dot, diamond, and star kind of held what they meant throughout the years, all the way up until the most recent Scarlet Violet set, where dot still meant common, diamond still meant uncommon, and star still meant rare. Then we got into the EX era, which was about 2003. Pokemon EX cards were introduced. You had a 1 in 6 pack chance to pull an EX card, and Gold Star Pokemon were introduced, with shiny variants having a Gold Star symbol on the bottom instead of just a regular star for the rares. The pull rates for the Gold Stars were about 1 in every 72 packs or 2 booster boxes. You were going to pull a Gold Star Shining Pokemon. Then we get to the Diamond and Pearl era, where Pokemon LVX cards, so these had different levels on them, were introduced, and you had a 1 in 9 pack chance of pulling those. And secret rares became more prevalent, where you had a 1 in 36 pack, so about a booster box, 1 booster box chance of pulling a secret rare. Fast forward to 2011, you had the Black and White era, which was the first debut of extended artwork, or what has been come to known as full art work on EX cards. You had a 1 in 12 pack chance of pulling full art EX card, and secret rare Shining Pokemon featured new unique designs. This was kind of the blow up of Pokemon art as we know it today. And you had a 1 in 72 pack chance of pulling a secret rare still. Secret rares actually got more harder, I guess, harder to pull, more difficult to pull because the rates went from 1 to 36 to 1 to 32, so they doubled. Then you get into the XY era, excuse me. In 2013, you had Mega Evolution EX cards that were introduced as powerful evolutions. Pull rates for those were approximately 1 in 18 packs. Secret rares continued to have flashier designs, and it went back down to a 1 in 36 pack chance of pulling those. Then we get into the Sun and Moon era. GX cards came out, and you had a 1 in 9 pack chance of pulling a GX card. And this is when we saw the first rainbow rare Pokemon as well. So they were very colorful secret rares. And we'll throw, as we're throwing all this up on the screen, we'll throw that up too. Pull rates were about a 1 in 72 pack chance of pulling those. You had shiny vault cards that were featured in the Hidden Fates. So pull rates for those were about 1 in 10 packs. And then that brings us to the second most recent era, which was Sword and Shield. Pokemon V and VMAX cards were introduced as new powerful cards. Pull rates for those were 1 in 6 packs. Alternate art cards became more prevalent with featured unique artwork, which those were about 1 in 50 pack chance of pulling those. Gold secret rares continued with special designs, which had a 1 in 72 pack chance of pulling those. And then that brings us up to the current set that we're in, which is Scarlet and Violet. Now, I want to preface this by saying the estimated pull rates on Scarlet and Violet are a little skewed with the introduction of prismatic evolutions. So Scarlet and Violet introduced illustration rares, which also came with special illustration rares, which we're all aware of what those look like. And illustration rares have 1 in 10 pack chance of pulling those, whereas special illustration, or SIRs, had a 1 in 40 pack chance of pulling those. But we also got hyper rares, which were the gold ultra rare cards. And all of this came with new symbols at the bottom too, outside of your normal dot, diamond, star. We got double stars, triple stars, gold stars, triple gold stars, which all stood for what those meant. And the hyper rares had a 1 in 60 pack chance of pulling those when you were looking at the Scarlet and Violet era. Now, again, I want to say all of that is kind of messed up with the introduction of prismatic evolutions, and we'll see how Journey Together, by the time you guys see this, Journey Together might already be out. So we'll see how that looks going forward as far as what those pull rates look like. But that's a little in-depth look at what has looked like over the years from Gen 1 all the way up until Gen 9. So let us know in the comments what you think about being able to tell the difference in Pokemon card rarities and how far it's come since the introduction of English Pokemon sets in 1999. Next, we're going to open up that UPC, so stay tuned and we'll get into that. All right, so we're going to open up this Terapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection. So I'm going to cut it open, and it's a little bit big to sit here on the video, so I'm going to do my best. And we're going to see what we get. Obviously, we know what it comes with as far as 18 packs of Scarlet and Violet era cards. It comes with a few promo cards and a playmat and all the stuff that's listed here. You can pause the video and see what it comes with real fast. As far as that's concerned, I want to break into it because I've had this thing for about a week now, and I've been waiting to film this video to see if we can get something good. So let's break right in. Oh man, let me move the camera up a little bit so you can see everything. Comes with the 3 promo cards, comes with all that stuff neatly stacked in there, a display to display your promo cards, and all that good stuff. So I am going to take the promo cards out and show those. Terapagos, EX, Cinderace, and Lapras. And we're going to set those off to the side. Comes with a lot of other stuff to play the game. Again, damage counter dice, condition markers, and a beautiful coin there. Like I said, it comes with the display to display your 3 promos if you want. It comes with all the holographic energy foils. Let's do this up again. All those in there. Comes with a box to hold your cards. But what I really want to get into are these 18 packs of Scarlet and Violet era cards. And I'll show you guys the rolled up playmat real fast that I don't plan on opening. But yeah, so let me put this off to the side. I think it's $100 well spent on 18 packs. And we're going to open up all of these on this video as quickly and efficiently as we can. I want to save Stellar Crown, Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift, I don't think we're adding to our Shrouded Fable collection with this one, but that's okay. So, looks like we got 4 Obsidian Flames, 4 Paradox Rift, 4 Twilight Masquerade, 4 Stellar Crown, and 2 Temporal Forces. So let's break into them. Man, I am all over the place. We're starting with Obsidian Flames. Other piece is gone. Oh, nice. Full art Bellabolt. Get some card sleeves over here. Love that. Anytime we can get a full art card, it's always good. Armor Rogue. Remember to stay tuned so I can tell you how to win that Armor Rogue EX box. Alright, last pack of Obsidian Flames, and then we'll get into probably Temporal Forces and do those 2 packs. And then we'll go Paradox Rift, Twilight Masquerade, and finish it up with Stellar Crown. Alright, nothing out of that last pack of Obsidian Flames, but that's okay, because we still have 14 packs left to go. I'm trying to do this quickly to save you guys time. Hey! Full art trainer. Cypher Maniacs code breaking. And a Radon. these real fast. Get into Paradox Rift. Hopefully we can get something good from these. What I really want is that Terapagos EX and Stellar Crown. That would be nice. We pulled the Squirtle on one of our shorts, on Shorts on a Budget. But having another one would be nice too. If I had two, I'd probably get one graded. Porygon Z. Oops. Rift not really doing us too good so far, huh? EX card, that's nice. And Morpeko holographic. All right. Not quite anything out of Paradox Rift. That's okay. 4 packs of Twilight Masquerade and then 4 packs of Stellar Crown. And we'll see what we can get. Fable. Lissy EX. Poliwhirl. We got a Poliwag earlier. Shinx. Eevee. All right. Hollow Alakazam. And a hollow Okidogi. Alright, so nothing really out of Twilight Masquerade, but let's see if we can get some luck and some help in Stellar Crown. I've opened up quite a bit of Stellar Crown, trying to get that Terapagos EX. Raging Bolt. No dice so far. That's okay. We have 2 packs left. We're going to try and get something worthwhile. Slowpoke, Froakie, Ladybot, Fanrotom, Swallopt, Togedemaru, Marowak, Reverse Hollow Mydon, Reverse Hollow Archulodon, and Bouffalant Hollow. Alright, last pack. 18 packs. 2 decent hits so far. Talk about estimated pull rates, right? Nimble, Slowpoke, Froakie, Frogadier, Drifblim, Gravity Gemstone, Dubwool, Reshiram, Kofu Full Art. Okay, so 3 different decent hits out of 18 packs. Pull rates not great on this video. All right, and that does it for the history of Pokemon card rarities and the Terapagos EX UPC. So again, we pulled 3 decent hits out of all 18 of those packs. Kofu Full Art Trainer, a Bellibolt Full Art, and a Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking. That's okay. Sometimes that's how it happens. That's the whole point and thrill of pulling the packs. But I also wanted to point out these promos again that come with the UPC. Those are beautiful looking cards. So we'll probably get those in sleeves and add them to the collection as well, because we always love a good looking promo. All right, so to win this Galarian Rapidash V-Box, all you have to do is like this video down below, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and then comment what your favorite trainer is, because we're going to go off the last video until we give this away. Once we reach 100 subscribers, we're going to go ahead and give that to one of you lucky individuals, and I will ship it anywhere in the world. That way you guys can enjoy this stuff as much as we do. Again, thank you so much for watching PokéGuys Pulling on a Budget, and we'll see you on the next one.